There's something I've been thinking about lately quite a lot, and it stems from my intense discomfort listening to people of my own age speak. And that is that I'm nearing 30. I'm going to be 28 in about 2 weeks. And I listen to people my age and older than me talk, and they sound like small children, or worse, like parodies of small children. It's not just that they sound childish or that they take joy or glee in simple things. That in and of itself is fine. I'm very much like that myself. But it's the fact that these are grown people, full-grown adults, who are incapable of thinking or talking like adults. They are sort of stuck in this permanent preteen miasma where it renders them unserious. And that's something that is like, there I'm doing it. That's something that is profoundly unsettling to me. And also, it almost raises a disgust response. Because you see a person acting against their own nature. When you see an adult putting on this affectation of childishness. It's not real childishness. These people are not mentally stunted. They are not unsocialized, but they are putting on an affectation. And that's what I find sort of unsettling. If you pretend that you're talking to a child, you can almost get by until you remember, oh wait, this is an adult. This is somebody who, in previous generations, wouldn't have been out here in a t-shirt and athleisure wear, talking like a 5-year-old. This is somebody who, a generation, 2 generations ago, would have been wearing a suit and tie, even if you were going to a even if you, from a high-end business meeting all the way down to digging a ditch, these people would have been properly dressed. They would have been able to talk properly. They would have been serious people. And that doesn't mean dour or joyless. It means serious. It means respectable. It means... I'm sorry that these words have sort of lost their meaning and have come to just mean dour and emotionless, but that's not what I mean by them. What I mean is somebody who can be... That's what I mean. That's what I mean. A serious person isn't somebody who is just all the time. It's somebody who can be taken seriously. And that's lacking in modern society. There are so many people that I've either met or watched online or in some way who are my age or older and yet talk as if they were decades younger than me. Literal decades. I am old enough that a person can be decades younger than me. Now, maybe this is a result of my strange, cloistered upbringing, where I actually read books that weren't modern. So I've been told that I have turns of phrase that I use that nobody else uses, or where I use words that other people just don't understand. I'm actually fine with that, because I would rather use old words that people don't understand and be seen as serious, and be taken seriously when I speak, than I would fit in but be not only unserious most of the time, but then when I try to be taken serious, it's actually harder. And that's another point to it, is when somebody who 99% of the time acts like this parody of a child tries to be serious, I can't take them seriously. I can't get past the mental block of, you're a mental 5-year-old trying to explain philosophy to me as if you know anything about it. And maybe they do know something about it. Maybe they even studied it more than I have. But their constant affectation of unserious childishness renders their serious moments less serious. However, if a normally serious person engages in levity, that doesn't make them less serious, nor does it make their levity less believable. However, when a normally unserious person tries to be serious, it is unbelievable. And so we have these people who are unserious, don't really understand how to engage in levity in a way that doesn't degrade them, and who are their minds are often wrapped and warped around the wrong focal points, I would say. And this sort of perpetual childhood that is both celebrated and the only thing these people understand is a direct fault of their parents, I would say, for not being able to raise them to be serious people. Anyway, that's my big thought of the morning drive. Have a good one.